Hello guys, today we are gonna be discussing about the Battle Bricks lore. Before we begin, I'd like to thank to UN for the footage. Let's get freaky. I mean discussing. Chapter 1 Doomspire Brick Battle. The beginning. Everything just starts out simple. You deploy a battler that punches enemies, upgrading your bank income, using XP to upgrade battlers, and base upgrades. You wonder if there is lore behind this simple game. And yes, it's true, the Battle Bricks has lore. First off, on our journey on conquering the Red Doomspire, which is the final base in Chapter 1, and their boss, Doombringer. But before that, we fight the Red Team, in liberating their technologies. First enemy we encounter that uses a two-list trowel battler. This chapter focuses on the gears on Doomspire Brick Battle game, which is the trowel, linked sword, slingshot, paintball, rocket launcher, bomb, Super Bowl. And I almost forgot. The coils. The coils is a series of gears that buff the user, which we can have are Speed Battler, Regan Battler, Gravity Battler. But then, let's get into the point. Why are we exactly fighting? There are multiple headcanons according to the wiki, but two are recognized that are best from others. The first headcanon states both teams went to war because they are ordered by their leaders. Doombringer is the red team's leader, while us are the leader of the blue team. This would make sense because Doombringer is the final boss, and the player deploys battlers to fight the opposing team, while the other headcanon states about racism. So basically we just attack them because they are red. Crazy, right? Well, that might be true after all. Those two are headcanons according to the wiki. But one key detail we must not forget is, we attack them first. Why? Because we are power hungry, and we will do anything to destroy anything on our path. So basically the blue team is the villain, hence the lore in 2 more mode, where the enemies are making a last stand to take us down. The other details is that, the 4-of-a-kind gang, is corrupted by tumors. By us. Yes, us. We turn them into a bioweapon. We truly are the villain, and they are in constant suffering. There's a theory, where this isn't the first time we fought with the red team, or other teams. We have to take a look of Papaler, or previously called Old Man. His description says worn out battler who is no longer suitable for combat, meaning he previously fought with a war long ago. But you may be wondering, which war? Well, it might be the war where the green team and yellow team appeared, hence why they no longer exist in the modern times. It might be a huge war because it wiped out 2 teams, but blue and red team stayed. But today they still keep fighting. At the near end of Chapter 1, we have to fight the final boss, which is Doombringer. He is inspired by the Roblox super moderator, Mr. Doombringer, which means that Doombringer is probably a moderator in the Battle Bricks universe, hence why he has Banhammer, a gear that can only be attained by being a moderator, and has the power to ban people. His description is just him trying to ban us for what we did, but in the end we just killed him. And in 2 more mode, he returns as Deathbringer, now seeking revenge because we burned his face off. Even after his head is gone, his body still makes a final move to take us down for good. After we defeated him again, we would also get our first 2 more unit, which is Tumored Battler, which is basically a battler that became a bioweapon to become a good meat shield, making the regular battler faster. The lore isn't over yet. We still have 3 chapters left to discuss. Let's get going. Chapter 2 Red Heights has new enemy type. This red-rated enemies get a permanent damage boost on half health. And in Chapter 2, the sword fight on the Heights sword series starts. In Chapter 2 we have this enemy called Firebrand. He is based off the sword Firebrand with the same name that deals fire damage. How cool, because the boss in Chapter 2 is based off on a really popular sword master. But we'll get to that later. The first enemies we fight are the pirates. There be treasure. This dude's love money like a lot. I mean, who does not love money? I'm sure nothing could go wrong in 2 more mode. Jesus Christ. Damn. They evolved. Now they have guns? But pirate still has the flintlock. So still a real pirate. Unlike Uzi Rambo, which is armed cannoneer's alt form. He now has 2 Uzis. While Redbeard becomes a juggernaut, equipped with a Gatling gun. During our progress in the battle bricks we are met with the battle with the pirates because they saw that we have a bank that can produce money uncontrollably, or infinitely, and can be upgraded to produce even more money. So that's why they want to battle us. And this video is kinda special because it's probably gonna release on the 25th sub special. And I have nothing else to say because that is the entire lore of stages from 1 to 10 because that's literally just pirates and I want a reference to be found here. At stages 11 to 20, we would encounter enemies that uses an instrument to buff their allies. But at looking at their designs they look familiar. Why? Because bugle, cymbal, guitar, were on a pole. To which one of them becomes the special unit you get by completing stage 20. People voted for bugle. So cymbal and guitar became red enemies. And in stage 20, the boss also uses an boombox. So his enemies hear his music. But it actually causes ear bleeding. Lol. After we told him his music sucks, he went to a music school to improve his music. So now he is a guitarist. And also his music is now improved. That his music burns his allies because of how fire it is. Like literally it is in fact fire.
Oh my god. Is that Turking skin from Forsaken?
Shut the hell up, little Timmy. Anyways, the final boss of chapter 2 is Turking. Turking is based on Telemon or Shedlitsky. He is the sword master I talked about earlier. He knows the info where the other sword fights in the Heights swords. Probably Blocktails fans know this. Why did we conquer the Heights? Well, because why not? The resources here is cool. Massive turkey legs? Damn, would feed an entire battalion. Or just one Titan battler. After we defeated Turking, well, turns out he was not serious. Dear God. He then becomes serious, becoming Infernus. A true living hell to OG players. Back then this dude was impossible. But still we defeated him. Light work, no reaction. He was literally just trying to stop us because of how a monster we are. Lol, get real, stay mad, crybaby. And yay. Spartan murdered Psy Battler. And replaced her. You want more information? Yay, sure, if you want to read then go on. I'll say it. Let's start with the additional information in chapter 1. I forgot to include Paintmaster and Jetrock lore though. Paintmaster is the first boss we encounter. He is the leader of all paintball battlers. According to the lore he was the first dude to be ordered by Doombringer to fight you. Indicating that we are already a threat to anyone because of how fast we progress. And conquer territories. And also fun fact. Paintmaster is misgendered because of his design. Why? He looks female, lol. Then we have Jetrock. The second boss we fight. Jetrock is a marine. That was awarded for his duty. He was given the experimental jetpack. So he could fly around. He was then sent to eliminate us but then failed because of how strong our army are. He then come back as Hellfighters. After making his jetpack lose control. His body was burned in 3rd degree category. And after we killed him again. We now ended his misery. And fun fact. Jetrock remembers your grindings and how we torment him for XP. This is confirmed by the devs that he is sentient. And will always be stuck on being grinded on. And he fears Lil Deathbringer. Lol, how ironic because he's used in Jetrock grinding strats. And about the coils. Their leader is none other than Fuse Coil. Fuse Coil has a skateboard gang. That was the first Coil elites. But they were then replaced by Coil Brutes. Bispeedster, Gravitator, and Regenerator. If you don't know, the coil brutes are normal coil users that have mastered their coils to control its full power. And in Chapter 2, what I mean by Turking knowing where the other sword fights on the heights swords are, is that he knows where the other traded enemies are because of some sword user. Like how we track down black enemies because by luring them with chicken. Oh wait, sorry. We tracked down black enemies because of the Dark Heart. Why? Because of Turking, he knows its location. And for the martyr origin, she was either brought back from death by God, or came back due to being her death was very cruel. And now she became a vengeful soul. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. I'll post more. Just sub and like.